So another quick remedy for the people who don't want to do the sadhana or does not have any initiation or something, they can consider doing the Vishnu Sahasranama. While the total whole of Vishnu Sahasranama might take you about 30 minutes to do, there is a secret nakshatra based remedial where you can find your nakshatra based shloka from the Sahasranama and you can just chant that, and that will actually have very good impact on your life. So, as we all know, the Vishnu Sahasranam is given by the Bhishma Pitama to Yudhishthira in the Mahabharata when he was about to die. And even in the Parasar Shastra, the sage Parashar has given advice to chant the Vishnu Sahasranam as a remedial measure for any planet affliction. While everyone knows about the Vishnu Sahasranam, it is not that much known that all the 108 shlokas of the Vishnu Sahasranam have direct one-to-one correspondence with the 108 nakshatra pada of the Vedic astrology. Now, how this pada come out is that we have 27 nakshatra multiplied by 4 pada each, we have 108. In this system, we are taking the 27 nakshatra, not the 28th nakshatra, which is the Abhijit. That is for spiritual people, but for normal people like us, we use the 27 nakshatra system. So each of the pada corresponds to one sloka. The first sloka will be the first pada, second, so on, so on, so on. And there are here two different schools of thought based on the pada system. One of them, they start with the Ashwini Nakshatra, where you start the sloka one with the Ashwini Nakshatra pada one, and then you go forth. Other one is based on the Shravana, because Shravana is lauded by Lord Vishnu. So they start the pada one from Shravana, and then so on and so forth. Both are valid, but traditionally Ashwini has been used, and I do recommend this. Unless you are born on the Shravana Nakshatra, then you can consider this. We are using Ashwini because the Vimshottari Dasha system also start from the Ashwini Nakshatra. So here is a mapping that you can use to find out which will be your Nakshatra and the Pada, and find the exact corresponding Shloka for you. To find your Shloka, identify your Janma Nakshatra and the Pada from your chart, and then find the corresponding Shloka number. For example, if the moon is in Mrigashir Pada 4, your personal sloka will be number 20. Similarly, based on the Shravana system, only use this if you are born on Shravana, else I would recommend that you use the Kritika one. That is better for you. And how to practice. So, first and foremost, you chant the whole Vishnu Sahasranam once. After that, you should chant your own personal Nakshatra Pada Sloka 11 times. If it is not possible for you to sit and chant the whole Vishnu Sahasranama on the daily basis, then you can directly just select your Nakshatra Pada Sloka and do it 11 times. For the people who do not have that exact time, or let's say your Nakshatra is on the very end degrees and you don't know the exact Pada, what you can do is you can just find the whole four slokas of the nakshatra. For example, let's take Jayasna. So take the all four slokas and just chant them 11 times. Obviously, you can do it more times and you will have more impact. But the sadhana, if you have to do it, is you have to do it one time daily. And after that, you do the 11 times the pada sloka and you have to continue for 11 days minimum. Obviously, you can continue this practice for as long as you want. Another way to kind of do this practice would be that, let's say you are having certain issue in a certain mahadasha or antardasha, you can find the nakshatra of that planet which is controlling that antardasha and do the slokas from that. Obviously, the starting would be when either the moon is transitioning to the Shravana nakshatra, that's when you start this thing. Or you can start this whenever the moon is on your Janma nakshatra to start the sadhana. Same thing, the application identify the mahadasha antardasha and then find the nakshatra and the pada where the dasha lord is sitting in your chart and then find the sloka. Same place, you can also apply the same thing based on like the 10th lord, 12th lord, so on, so on, so on, to have the very precise remedy for you. And there's the authority from which it's taken. Again, this requires no diksha for chanting because this is not a tantric mantra. So anyone and you can do it anywhere, no restriction whatsoever. And it controls all of the planets, all 27 nakshatra, and it is very individual. So anyone will have a very personalized impact. Obviously, depending on the scope of your problem, you will have to do the certain amount of time. Let's say you are having a very big problem, you have to create equivalent amount of energy from your sadhana. If you just do it one time or something, nothing is going to change for you. And that's pretty much it.